Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Agnes Adela Irawan from English Language Education Study Program 7B. I would like to present the analogy and the lesson plan that our group already construct. The material that will be used in this term is food plating or food presentation tips for culinary students in 10th grade. So I would like to share my screen first. Okay, here the first thing is there is an analogy. We use the two analogy that we use in this material. The first is the matching outfit, and the second is room decoration. Here, the first analysis is matching outfits. We can say that it is similar to the food plating or food presentation. We can decorate plate. We can play with the color, with the shape, with the position, with composition also, and then the beauty too, which aim to look interesting, look good, and something like that. Likewise, with the second analogy about the room decoration. In this analogy about room decoration, we can also play with the color, position, shape, and in order to look comfortable and look good. And so we can say that it can be an analogy for food plating or food presentation tips. Okay, go on to the next. There is a lesson plan. There are three activities that we use in this term with the material of food presentation tips, and then we analyze to the questionnaire that has been students fill. They need to know more about vocabulary and speaking most, and a bit about writing and reading. So in this term, in these three activities, we put vocabulary, speaking, and writing. For the activity 1 about the vocabulary, and we will choose World War. And then the activity 2 is about writing. We choose describing the picture. And then the activity 3 about speaking, we choose a role play technique. So in this material for culinary students elementary level. So there are a procedure. First is the starter. The starter, the teacher show the students about two analogy that are related to the material of plating food or food presentation with matching outfits and room decorations. And then the teacher gives the opportunity to students to think of another analogy that is related to plating food or food presentation, or students can just give a comment on both analogies that have been explained before. And then there is a prediction. Contains of three materials. Contains of three activities. The first activity is vocabulary. We choose word war. First, the teacher provide some sticky notes and share it one by one to each student. And then the students should hear the instruction from the teacher on what should do next. And then the teacher provides a picture of some tools for plating food. And then the teacher gives the instruction that the student should write the vocabulary of plating foods, of plating tools on their sticky notes based on the picture provided. After that, they should put their sticky notes on the wall and go onto the wall and stick the sticky notes on there. And then the last, for those of them who fail to put their words on the sticky notes on the wall because preceded by the other students, or they have a same vocabulary with another students, they should repeat it or they can lose. And then the second activity is writing. We choose describing the picture. So the first, the teacher provides a picture of the food presentation. There is a picture about the food that serve good looking in the plate. Okay, and then the students required to write description text on the book about what is on the plate, what method that used to serve the food in that picture, or etc. And then the last, after the students finish, the teacher will ask students, just one student, to present the result in front of the classroom and explain what they already read, what they already write. And then the last activities number 3, about speaking. We use a role play technique in here. We play the role play. So the first, the teacher asks students to make a group consist of 2 until 5 students, and then the teacher provides several situations to students. Then they should make a dialogue with their groups, and then the teacher gives a worksheet to every groups for students to write a draft of role play dialogue. And then the last, the students required to come in front of the classroom to demonstrate it what they already discussed in their groups. So I think that's enough my explanation about the analogy and the lesson plan for culinary students in 10th grade. So thank you so much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.